Hi, hi. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you all, guys? So, everyone, how are you? Right. Umang, Ankur, Ashwin, Ramesh. Good afternoon, everyone, and others. Right. Okay. So, we'll be going for our discussions, right? So, this SSC JE special classes, what I'll try to do is all the special classes I'll try to take which one? General subjects only I'll try to take, okay? Mostly I'll try to take the general subjects only, and in the plus classes I'll be taking the technical subjects, you can say, right? Now, everyone had your lunch, everyone? So all of you had your lunch? Audio, video both are clear? Yes, very good, very good, right? So now coming to this fundamentals of these computers. So this is required for many examinations, right? RRB exam, Telangana State GENCO exam, and like that many examinations are there, right? Like that many examinations are there, you can go for. So in many examinations they are asking for this computer basics, right? Is it lag for others? Anyone having lag? Anyone having lag? Right. Okay. ICT part you wanted to cover with this? Okay. So the basics, right? Okay. Maybe, yeah, little bit that will be covered. Yes, correct, absolutely, right. Basics of this computer knowledge, it is essential, obviously, right? So for any examination, right, even in the state examinations also, they will be mentioning which one science and technology, na? So in that science and technology, this part may be useful, right? In science and technology, they have mentioned this part may be useful. Yes, absolutely, right? Okay. So here, before we start to our discussions, right? So this is now 55% of discount will be available on your SSC JE State AE JE English subscriptions, all of you, right? SSC JE State AE JE English subscriptions, right? How much discount is available? Up to this 55% discount is available now, right? Okay. So don't miss this opportunity, everyone. Right. So now 6 plus 6 months if you take, 2 months extra you will be getting. 12 months if you take, which one? 3 months extra you will be getting. 24 months if you are taking, yes, coffee, tea in the morning only, no, not now. 24 months if you are taking, 4 months extra subscriptions, right? So what is that referral code you have to use, right? RP Civil is the code you have to use, all of you, right? So, and a new batch will be starting from which one? October 31st, right? And I will be starting highway engineering in that, right? Right. So batch will be starting in which one? So highway engineering, I'll be starting at 5 p.m. on which one? October 31st, all of you, right? This is a full length batch. So here, so this is all the classes will be happening in English only, right? And what is the referral code you have to use? RP Civil is the referral code you have to use always, right? Okay. Now, so don't miss this opportunity, all of you. So this is there is a recorded version of this one available, AAI Junior Executive one. So whenever you are using this RP Civil Code at up to 45% discount you can get it, and this is a recorded version available. Okay, this is a recorded version available. You just go through this if you want, right? So Airport Authority of India, you know these many posts are there and all these things now, isn't it? Right. So this is a new batch you are having, right? Airport Authority of India recorded batch was available, all of you, right? And now there is scholarship test you are having, right? This mock test SSC JE Tier 2, right? What is a Tier 2? Mains, na? Yes or no? Mains wala. So mock test is available for free. It will be on which one? This is 22nd October, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. it was done. And again, one more test will be there on which one? 29th October, right? 11 a.m. to this 1 p.m. all of you, right? So don't miss this. So 120 minutes and 100 questions will be there in that, right? So don't miss this, all of you. And there is scholarship test you are having, right, for SSC JE and state AE examinations, right? Depending upon the rank in the mock test, na, you will be getting that scholarship also, all of you, right? You will be getting this scholarship also, right? Rank 100%, rank 2 to 5 75%, like that you will be getting this scholarship. Okay, so don't miss this. New batches will be starting on which one? This October 31st, right? Okay, okay. Don't worry. Right. First, we have to give the information. Na? As I know, many people will be asking for this information. Right? Right. Okay. So these are all the features of this plus you are having. Right. So this is AI you are having. Now coming to this computer skills, right? So computer skills, right? So many examinations they will be having the name of this subject as which one, this computer skills, or they may be having the name as which one, this computer knowledge, right? So in your examination which name is given, you just check it, right? In your examination which name is given, you just check it, right? Computer skills, computer knowledge, or basic computer knowledge, right? All these are same only, okay? Computer skills, or it is also written as which one, this is a computer knowledge. Right. Now coming to this, right, what is this a computer, you can say? It is which device? It is a mechanical device or it is an electronic device, you can say? Just we'll go for this 2 to 3 lectures, right? Yeah, Shravan. Good afternoon. So it is which kind of device? Mechanically operated device or electronically operated device, you can say? Electronically operated device, na? So like our mobile phone, right? You'll be having your mobile phone. Our mobile phone is also which device? It is a mechanical device or it is an electronic device? It is an electronic device, na? So can anybody tell me what is the basic difference between the mechanical device and this electronic device? Anybody tell me the difference between this basic difference between this mechanical and this electronic? Mecha? Okay. Anybody tell me the basic difference between this electronic and mechanical device? In case of a mechanical device, na? In case of a mechanical device, only, right? In case of mechanical device, what will happen, na? Only one kind of operation will happen. When you switch on, one operation will take place. When you switch off, that operation will be closed. That's it. Okay, just a single kind of this operation will take place, right? Suppose if at all you are operating the tick tick pen, you will be having, na? You have used in your childhood or not? So that is a mechanical device, that spring is there, na? And your bike is also a mechanical device, right? But electronic device is what? You are having many options. Yes, it will be working on the binary system 0 and 1, that is correct. Mechanical device cannot work on that, right? It is just based on the mechanical energy only, right? So and self thinking capability will not be there for the mechanical device. But electronic device, what will happen? So whatever you ask, it will give corresponding answer also, right? Alexa, if you just answer, right? Or a fire stick is there, TV is there. This is also which one, this electronic device, na? These are all electronic devices only or not? Yes, these are all electronic devices only, right? TV. So whenever you are operating the TV, 434 number if you are pressing, what will happen? Corresponding channel will come into picture, na? So 006 number if you are pressing, corresponding channel will come into picture, na? Is it no like that? So you chose your response, right? What is the output you want? You can choose. But in the mechanical design, only one output will be there, right? So the basic difference you understood, everyone? The basic difference between this mechanical and this electrical device, everyone? You don't have choice in the mechanical device, right? You don't have choice in the mechanical device. What is that you are having? Yes, yes, this class is benefit for this state exams also. Yes, absolutely, right? So what is the basic difference you understood now, everyone? Only one output will be there, single operational mode it will be having. But electronic device, if you just observe, multi-operational things you will be having. Okay, that is a basic difference. Okay, so you can decide which kind of output you want, right? If you want some, which one, this is Times Now channel, Republic channel, right? BBC channel, right? Like that you can choose on your own, is not TV, for example, right? It is electronic device operating under the control of instructions stored in its own memory that can accept data, right? It is operating under which one? Yeah, mostly every week one class I'll take on these computers. Okay, until the entire computers skills will get over. Okay, Arjun, I will take every week one class on these computers until which one? Until the entire computers subject for the competitive exams gets over. Okay, so every week what I'm doing is current affairs one class or two classes I will take. Current affairs 1 class or 2 classes I will take, and this computers I will take, and English I will take, right? Is na? And polity or geography like the general subjects I will take. Okay. Yes, yes, I'll be explaining, right? I'll be explaining fully, right? Don't worry, right? Don't worry. I'll be explaining fully, right? This is fully for which one? Non-technical only, right? Not for technical. I just now I said no, Nani. So every week I'll take, right? Every week I'll take one class until this entire part of this computers will be completed. Okay, whichever is there in the competitive examination syllabus. Okay, Nani. Right. So what it will do, it will be operating under the control of instructions, right? Control of instructions, right? Whenever you are going for this location, it will be switching on the GPS. If you are considering your mobile, let us say, right? That is a control of instructions now. So when you select that option, location will be switched on, location will be switched off, right? Yes, na? So when you switch on the internet, mobile data internet receiver will be working, and if you switch off that, internet data will not be working, right? Like that. So it is having the control of instructions you are having. So where these instructions are present, already these instructions are present in the memory of this which one, this device, right? So if this is pressed, that is output. If this is pressed, that is output. That is selected, this is output, right? Like that, already a specified one is there. Okay, and what it will do, it is operating under which one? Yes, yes, for the computers I'll be doing completely, don't worry. Okay, current affairs I'll be doing, computers I'll be doing completely, don't worry, right? No need to worry, right? Every week I'll be starting now. So these 5 special classes I'll be taking, YouTube classes. I'll be doing all these things, right? Current affairs as well as which one? These are computers until these are completed. Okay, don't worry. Now, so what they will do? They will be operating under the control of instruments, control of instructions which are stored in its own memory, right? So which are stored in its own memory, right? And these instructions, what they will do, they will be accepting the data, that is input. And what they will do after accepting that data as the input, they will be process the data na? They will be accepting the data, that is you are giving the input, they will be accepting the data. After accepting the data, what they will do, they will just give the output immediately, or they have to process the data. They have to process the data according to the specified rules, right? According to the specified rules, right? What is that specified rules, you can say? What is the meaning of this specified rules, you can say? Suppose if you are having a computer, so you are selecting a sleep mode, right? So whenever you are selecting a sleep mode, that is the input na? That is the input, right? So already some programming was done in the computer. Yeah, already the programming was done in the computer, that whenever sleep mode is selected, this kind of display must be there, right? So whatever the tabs you have opened, they will be as it is, but display will be switched off, right? Like that kind of instructions are already stored in the computer na? Isn't it? But if you shut down, if you select the shutdown, corresponding to the shutdown, what are the rules you are having, you can say? The rules will be all processes must be closed, right? All processes must be closed, entire, there is no background running also, right? Computer monitor will, display will be switched off, and all processes will be closed, right? That is what, right? So for a different kinds of these inputs, you will be having which one? This different rules. Okay, it will do the processing, right? It will do the processing just like that on its own randomly, or according to the rules given to that. According to the rules given to that, it will be according to the rules given to that, it will be processing now. And after processing the input or data according to the rules, it will be producing the information or this output, and store this information for future use, right? Like that. Okay, is it clear now how this computer is operating? How this computer is operating, is it clear? So you will be giving which, right? It will be taking the data, right? So it will be taking the data as input, and it will be processing, right? It will be which one? This processing, you can say, right? It will be processing the data. How it will be processing? according to certain rules it will be processing, right? According to certain rules it will be processing, you can say, right? Yes, no? And based on these rules only it will be giving the output for you, right? Is it clear now? Is it clear, everyone? Is it clear now, everyone? Right? So what is that, how that computers how that computer will be operating? Yeah, yeah, we can expect that date actually by this August it has to come, but don't know, but generally mostly we will be expecting, right? Mostly we'll be expecting in 1 or 2 months mostly, right? It seems to be okay. Don't worry, but be prepared now. So if you are being prepared for that, right, whenever the notification comes you can attempt the examination, right? Yes, now. So if you are ready, whatever the exam, whenever the examination conducted, you can attempt that, right? Now, now tell me, what are the different functionalities of a computer, you can say? What are the various functionalities, you can say? So main functions are 5 functions, you can say. It will be taking the data as the input, na? Whatever the data give, whatever the data you will give, it will be taking the data as the input, right? Yes, now. Second one, only it will be taking the data? No, no. It stores the data or instructions in its memory and use them when required. Okay, use them when required, right? So whatever the data or whatever the input you will be giving, it will be storing that, right? It will be taking the data. Second function is what? It will be storing the data or storing the instructions in its memory, right? Now what is the third function, you can say? It processes the data and converts it into that useful information, right? What is the meaning of this useful information? In the language which we understand. We are giving the data, right, in English, let us say, or some other language, but it will be converting that, right? It will be converting that English language instructions to which one? This is a computer understanding, the binary language code, right? And after that it will be processing in that binary coding only. Then after that it will be giving the output, right? It will be processing in the binary format only. But what happens? Output, when it is displaying, it will be displaying in the understandable language to us, right? That is English language, right? So there are conversions, right? What it will do? It will be generating the output. Next, controls all the above 4 steps, right? It will be controlling which one? Above all the 4 steps, right? Like that. These are the functionalities, basic functionalities of which one? A computer, you can say. Is not? Isn't it? Is it clear, all the functions? First it will be taking the data. You may get a question like that. Which of the following are listed as the functionalities or functions of a computer? Like that. Is not? So takes the data as the input. Now process the data, stores the data, right? Generates the output. Is not? Controlling all these activities, right? Like that will be having. Is it clear now? What are the functionalities of a computer? Everyone? Clear now? Now, if you just observe, whatever the data you will be giving, right? Whatever the data you will be giving, this computer will be processing that data and according to the certain rules or instructions given to these, right? After processing the data, what it will do? It will give the information based on information as the output. Na? Information means whenever I am mentioning information means that is output. Whenever I am mentioning that data means that is your input from now onwards, right? So the data will be taken as input and information will be given as output, you can say. Okay, isn't it? So whenever you are whenever you are opening a computer, let us say, just searching, open your search box. So whenever you are opening a search box, right, like that, just for an example, right, those who are in YouTube, you can see. So search box I am clicking, right? So whenever I am clicking this search box now, so what is it I am doing, right? Suppose I am just searching steel. So what else it will be doing? It is processing the data. Now you can observe. So it is I think it is not visible for them. Okay, it is processing the data and it will give the results further, right? So in useful output according to the, right? Suppose if you are searching steel now, all the data related to the steel, all the files related to the steel, it will be showing. Okay, like that. So that is. Now what are the basic components of these computers? For all these functionalities to happen, there must be some equipment or there must be some instrument you will be having, devices you will be having. So there must be some components to do this entire process or not? Yes or no? What are the components to do this entire process if you just observe? One main component is which one? This is a hardware. So second main component is which one? This is software. Okay. So one main component is which one? This is hardware. Second main component is which one? This is software. Okay. So this hardware is like a mechanical device, you can say, but software is like which one? This, it is the processing activity, processing part, you can say. Okay. So who will be understanding and who will be processing all these things? That's software only mainly. Yes, na? That's software only mainly, right? What is a hardware? That hardware purpose is to accommodate this software. Okay. What is the purpose of this hardware? Hardware purpose is to accommodate the software, and also what it will do? It will provide necessary accessories or necessary things corresponding to the input and output things, you can say, right? If you are having a monitor, that a monitor is which one? Hardware. Okay. And whatever it is displayed there, that is called as, that is because of which one? This is software, right? So that hardware is a platform for all the activities, and the software is the one which will be doing the main processes, right? Is that clear, everyone? The basic difference between the hardware and software. Hardware is which one? Hardware is mainly the platform, you can say, right? Which is accommodating all these softwares and everything, right? Input, output devices and everything, right? And what is the software? It is the actual or this main processing unit. Okay, got it now? The basic difference between the hardware and software, clear, everyone? All of you, clear or not? No. So if you consider this hardware, right, what is that hardware, you can say? So in RRB examination recent, the 2021, if you just observe, what is operating system? They asked 2 or 3 questions from this, you can say. Very basic questions, right? If you just go through now, you can get that, right? You need not revise also many times also. Hardware. So what is that hardware, you can say? Computer hardware is the collection of what? Physical elements, tangible objects, right? What is the meaning of this tangible objects? That constitutes a computer. So the actual machinery, wires, transistors, circuits, etc. These are all your which one? This is a hardware, you can say, right? These are all your which one? These are hardwares, right? What is the meaning of this tangible objects? Tell me, everyone. What is the meaning of this tangible? What is the meaning of this tangible? If you just observe. Tangible means what? Which we can see them, right? Which we can see them and which we can feel them if you just observe, right? Which we can see them and which we can feel them if you just observe, right? So that is your which one? That is your tangible, right? Can you able to see the monitor or not? Can you able to see this pen or not? Yes, no. So can you able to see this keyboard or not? Yes. All these are present in which one? All these are present in this which one? This hardware only, right? All the physical entities, right? Which we can touch, which we can see, which we can feel. Got it now? Got it now, everyone? What is the meaning of this hardware? Tangible objects means, right? That is your which one? This hardware. Clear now, everyone? Hardware. All of you. So this actual machinery, these supporting, protecting elements, right? Wires, transistors, and all these things are there. Now these are all called as your hardware only. If you just observe, right? Now, so these are all your hardware only, right? What is that? You can say first one, monitor. What is that monitor? Here RP sir is teaching the class, and here comment box is there, and here in this portion the RP sir is explaining now. So that is your hardware. Na? This is your monitor or not? Yes or no? This is your monitor, you can say. Second one, what is that? You can say, yeah, it need not be output device, it can be input device also, right? It can be input device also if you just, right? So what is that? You can say this is your modem. This second one, modem, you can say. And what is that? Third one, system unit, right? This is your CPU, na? Central processing unit, system unit. And here if you wanted to keep a CD, you will be keeping in this unit only, no? System unit only, no? And if you wanted to keep which one? Pen drive, you can keep for that only, no? Is that no? So all these things, right? Switch off, switch on will be happening from this only, no? Is that no? That is what. Fifth one, speaker. This is a speaker, this is a speaker. And a mouse. Mouse is the output device or input device? Tell me. Mouse is the output device or input device? Input device only, no? Keyboard is also input device only, no? Tick, 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 you will be typing, yes, no? But printer is the output device. So either any device, right? Which must be physical entity, right? So that seventh one is your keyboard, you can say. This sixth one is your printer, you can say. This fourth one is your, which one? This mouse, right? All these are called as your hardware, right? Which are tangible or which we can see. Got it now? Which elements are called as hardware? Is clear, all of you? Which elements are clear? Which elements are called as hardware? Is clear? All the physically tangible elements are called as hardware, if you just observe, right? Isn't it? Right? Now, software. What is that software? You can say computer programs, instructions, and this data. Right? You are saying which one? This MS Office. You are saying which one? This MS Office, right? Microsoft PPT, right? So this presentation I have made in the PPT, na present Microsoft PowerPoint, right? MS Office PPT, right? Note, PDF, right? Text, right? Images, right? All these are which one? All these are having which one? This these are all this software related, na? Yes or no? These are all your software related or not? Computer programs, right? Instructions and this data. So according to some instructions or set of rules only it will be processing, na? But who will be giving that instructions? Where these instructions are set up? In the software. By means of software will be setting out which one these instructions, right? So and now what is it you can say for the processing and for taking the input and processing it properly and giving the useful information? How it is done? It is done with the help of this programming only, right? Got it now? So these are computer programs, instructions, and this data will come under which one? This is software. Is it clear now? What is that hardware and what is that software difference? Everyone, the difference of this hardware and this software is clear? All of you. Hello, somebody respond. Clear or not? The basic difference between this hardware and this software, right? Which we can see exactly, right? That is your hardware, right? Software is what? The process, right? The process, instructions, rules, and the data. All these are your software, you can say, right? Is not? No. So there are different units of this computer you are having. What are the different units of this computer? The first and foremost unit will be which one? Input unit. So through this input unit only we can give the data, na? Yes or no? Can you give the data through the output unit? Can you give your data through a monitor? Is it possible? Is it possible to give your data through a monitor? No, keypad you have to use and mouse you have to use, right? That is only which one? This input, na? Next, input unit, central processing unit, you can say, right? Input unit, central processing unit. Next, what it will do? This is the main processing will happen, right? Primary memory unit, secondary storage unit, next output unit, right? So these are the things we are having, right? So these are all the different units of this computer, right? Or different elements of this computer, you can say. Is it clear? What are the different units or different elements are there? Input unit, central processing, primary memory, secondary storage or secondary memory, output unit. Got it now? Everyone? Hello? Now, we'll see one by one. First one, what is that? You can say input device. What is that input device? It is any peripheral, right? What is the meaning of this peripheral? Any piece of computer hardware equipment, right? So input device is a hardware equipment or software? Software. It is a hardware only, no? To provide the data and control signals to an information on processing system such as computer or other information appliances, right? Whether it is a computer or it is a mobile or it is a calculator, whatever it is, right? So for all these things, right, what is that you are having? For all these things, right, it is a input device only, right? It is which one? This input hardware device only, right? Now, input device translate the data from form that human understand to the one that a computer can work with. The most common are which one? This keyboard and this mouse, right? So generally most of the data to the computer, how you are giving? By means of this mouse and by means of this keypad only, no? Keyboard or this keypad only, no? Yes or no? These are the best, which one? These are the best input devices, right? What these input devices will do? They will convert the data, right? We understand in English, now in your keyboard, if you just observe that 1 2 3 4 5 6 and caps lock, shift, control, function, alt, and all these Windows symbol, ABCD, these are only there, that we can understand. So this format only we can understand, but computer can understand the same format. But do you guarantee that computer will understand the same format, or computer cannot understand the same format? Computer cannot understand the same format, no? Computer will understand the different format or not? Yes, computer will understand the different format, right? So what you need to do? So this input device will be converting the data which human can understand to in which format humans can understand, to the format in which computer can understand, right? Got it now? Is it clear now? Who will be translating the data, right? Which this kind of question you may get, right? Which of the following components of this computer will translate the human form of data, human understanding data format to computer understanding data format, right? Which one? Input devices, output devices, and which one? Human understanding format to computer understanding format. Who will be converting? Input devices, no? Output devices, what they will do? Computer understanding format to human understanding format, they will convert. Computer understanding format to human understanding format, output devices will translate. But human understanding type to this computer understanding type, who will convert? Who will convert to human understanding to this computer understanding? That is your input devices, no? Got it now? Which one are input devices? Keyboard and this mouse are the best examples. These are the hardware part only, so which will be taking the information and the rules. Got it now? Input devices, right? So these are all the input devices, right? Input, whenever you are giving the input, the central processing unit will be there, arithmetic and this logic unit, right? ALU, right? What is that ALU? Arithmetic and this logical unit, right? So logical thinking it will do based on the instructions given, arithmetic calculations also it will do. Computer, the basic meaning of computer is what? Computing, calculation. So basically it was invented for which one? This computations or calculations only. That is why you call it as computer. So that's why arithmetic unit must be there. And controlling unit will be there. So memory, recall and memory, right? Using the memory and removing the memory, right? Like that. Secondary storage, primary storage, whatever it is, right? And it will be taking the help of this data stored in this memory. Next, it will be giving the output finally. So these are all the input devices, right? Keyboard, is not joystick, right? Joystick, have you seen this joystick, right? Numeric keyboard, pointing devices like mouse, okay? Remote control, this graphic tablet, right? Which I am using now. So that for writing, this is your graphic tablet, that is also input device now. Light pens, this kind of this pens, right? Webcams, right? It will be capturing my image yes or no? Like that. Digital camera, microphone, these are all the examples of which one? These manual input devices. Okay, got it now? No. Next, touch screen. Whenever it is a touch screen, that touch screen also will take the instructions now. With the touch screen also we can give the data or not? Yes. Keyboard, touch screen, touch pads, graphic tablets, video capture hardware, barcode reader. Where this barcode reader you are having? Whenever you are going to this shopping mall, what happens? You will be purchasing something, let us say, right? You are purchasing something, bata chapel, let us say, right? So what they will be doing? So they will be keeping the chapel and they will be just scanning this, yes or no? Isn't it? That barcode reader, right? So automatically display will happen, right? How much cost it will be, all the details will come, how many units, right? Like that, is not? Gamepad, those who are playing the game, so this kind of one, they are moving the car like this, is no? Operating. So next, mouse or pointing devices, if you just observe. So these are all the other devices, scanner, MIDA keyboard, right? Cameras, microphones, which one? Digital camera, electronic whiteboard, right? Next, web microphone, webcam, pen input, right? trackballs, right, joystick, right, these are all your which one, this input devices, right. So what is the most commonly used keyboard? This is also very important. What is it? You can say QWERTY keyboard, right? What is the meaning of this QWERTY? What is the meaning of this QWERTY? It is A, B, C, D, E, F you are having, or it is started with this Q, W, E, R, T, Y. It is starting with this Q, W, E, R, T, Y. Na? Alphabets in that order they are placed. Na? Alphabets in that order they are placed, right? They are not placed in the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H order. Okay. And how many keys you will be having? Standard keyboard. Standard keyboard will be having how many? Minimum 104 keys it must be having minimum. Okay. But you know these 2 points are important. So what is the most commonly used keyboard is what? QWERTY type, right? This is also very important, right? Minimum how many number of standard keyboard, how many number of keys it must be having? 104 keys it must be having. Okay. So including which one? These numbers, right? A number lag, backspace, place, minus, right? So increasing the volume, decreasing the speaker volume, right, like that, increasing the brightness, decreasing the brightness, right, like that, screenshot, print screen, page down, page up, right, left arrow, right, alt, space button, control function, like that, all these things are in a caps lock, tab. So total how many keys must be there? Minimum 104 keys must be there minimum. Okay, got it now? So that is about your input. Second one. What is the second one? You can say central processing unit, right? This is how it looks like, right? Inside that, right? Input device you can see outside, but the central processing unit will be present inside. So this is CPU, central processing unit. So what is this central processing unit? It is also known as the microprocessor or processor, and it is responsible for all functions and process. Okay. So there may be question, right? What is the type of question? Which of the following component of this computer will convert the human understanding form of data to which one? Computer understanding form. Who is converting? Input devices, right? And under whose control all the functions and all the processes and all the rules and everything is everything are present? You can say central processing unit, na? Is that no? All functions and processes are happening with the help of which one? This processing unit only, right? Now, what are the CPU components? You can say mainly 3 components, right? This is also very important, right? So you know, in our BTech first year, C programming was there, computer basics. They used to ask these questions for 2 marks. They have asked for our examination. Still I remember that. So arithmetic logic unit. Next, control unit. Next, registers. What is that arithmetic logic unit will do? The name itself is telling that it is doing that arithmetic calculation. Na? Logic means it will be thinking, na? So for this input, that output, for this input, that output, right? So that is logically it has to think, na? Is na? Now, control unit, there must be some controlling of, there must be some unit which is controlling all these activities, na? Registers stores the data that is to be executed next, right? So what is that registers will be doing? So suppose some process is done. From this process you are getting some data. This data to be used for the second process to be completed. Is not? So then they will be storing the data and they will be using it for the next process, right? Like that registers will be there, right? Is it clear now everyone? What are the 3 components of this CPU? Arithmetic logic unit, control unit and registers, right? Is it clear? Everyone? Now after that, what is the ALU, arithmetic logic unit? The name itself is telling that it will be executing which operations? All arithmetic operations and all logical operations. Arithmetic operations like which one? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, power, all these things. Okay. Now, logical operation like which one? Comparing the numbers, letters or special characters. Yes, no? So, 2, 4 if you are giving, which one is greater? Then it has to say that 2 is lesser than this 4 or 4 is greater than this 2. No? It has to understand or not? Yes. So, according to which unit, right? According to which unit these things are compared and the logical conclusions are done? By means of this logical unit only. So, arithmetic, logic unit. Okay. Both together they are. Clear now arithmetic logic unit? Is it clear? Arithmetic logic unit, what it will do? All arithmetic calculations and logical conclusions it can create. Logical conclusions it can create. Okay. Now, control unit, right? What is our control unit will do? What is our control unit will do if you just observe? This control unit, it controls and coordinates the computer components, right? So which one should be giving in, which one should be taking the data, which one should be displaying the output. So right, where process should happen, right, how it should happen, rules are followed properly or not, who is checking all these things? Control unit, right? So what this control unit will do? It read the code for the next instruction to be executed. Okay, this control unit only will decide after this process, next to that process, after that process, next to this process should happen. And who is deciding all these things? This control unit only deciding. Next, increment the program counter so it points to the next instruction. Okay, what is that it will do? Program, increment the program counters, right? I plus plus, like that. What is the meaning of this I plus plus? Do you remember that C program? Is not for I for I greater than 0, I plus plus. Do you remember that? Means we'll be increasing it, right? Number of times we have to add it, right? Got it? So now read whatever the data the instruction requires from all cells memory. Is not? It will be only reading all the data from which memory part or at which data is required for this process to happen. For a particular process to happen, which data is required from which memory, right? Who will be deciding? Who will be taking? This control unit only will be taking and deciding, na? This control unit only will be taking and deciding, you can say, is na? Isn't it? Now what it provides? Necessary data to an ALU or a register. So that addition, subtraction, multiplication, all these are there. So who will be giving the instruction? A array or so this Umang has given this addition of this 5 and 6. So you have to take this operator, this arithmetic operator. Who will give the data? Who will give this? Who will give this instruction? This is a control unit only. Okay, and a register also, right? Which data to be stored for the next operation? Who will decide? This control unit only. The instruction requires an ALU or this specialized hardware to complete. Okay. Instruct the hardware to perform the required operation, right? So its main duty is what? It will instruct the operator to which one? It will instruct the operator to perform which one? Hardware to perform the required operation, right? Whatever it is operation required, right? Registers. What does that registers will do? They stores the data that is to be executed next. Very fast storage area. Means they will be storing the data permanently or they will be storing the data temporarily. They will be storing the data temporarily, that which data will be useful for the next operation, is not? So this is about your which one? These registers like that, right? So input devices. So among them which one we have seen? Input device is over, input unit is over, central processing unit is over, right? So in the next class we will be discussing about which one? This is a primary memory, secondary storage memory, output units, and after that some basics. Who invented, what are the first, second, third generation, and which generation is running now, different types of these computers, right? All these things we will see in the next class, right? 2 classes will be required for this basics or fundamentals of these computers. Okay, after that, so 1 class I will take on this Microsoft MS Office. Okay, 1 class I will be taking on which one? These operating systems and all those things, other things, right? Like that, different softwares will be taking different classes. Okay, this is the basic fundamental class only. Okay, just what is what, clear now? So next week class we'll be taking we'll be discussing from this primary memory unit and secondary storage unit, output unit, and all other things we'll be discussing. Okay, thank you. Clear everyone? Which part will do which operation, what is the function of each and every unit is clear, right? Okay, I'll be closing the session. Thank you all of you. Have a good day.